Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of RiesKitchen. Today we're making an absolute English classic, Yorkshire pudding. I have to admit, there'd be a riot in my house if I dared to serve roast beef without Yorkshire pudding. Some people think that it's a bit fancy, but no, it's so simple, which I'm going to show you today. And it just goes in the oven with the roast, and it's just perfect for sopping up all those meat juices and gravy, just divine. Let's get straight into it, shall we? So first up we have some plain flour, eggs and milk, some butter, salt, some vegetable oil and a little bit of pepper. Now the timing of cooking our Yorkshire puddings is because they take 20-25 minutes in the oven. That's when they go in as I pull my meat out to rest and then carve, and finishing off my vegetables. So I've got my oven on now on 210 degrees fan forced centigrade, getting hot and getting ready, simulating that I've got the roast beef in already. I'm going to make mine in my old patty tin, which I'm sure those of you who've watched our videos before will have seen this well-loved tin. And you can use a muffin tin, you can make them all in big one, but then we'd all fight. It's just easier to put it in the tin. Now with my vegetable oil, I'm going to put about 1 centimetre of oil in the bottom of each one. Give it a good squirt. I just want to line the bottom. And then these go in the oven until the oil is pretty much smoking. So before I pop these, my tray back in to warm my oil up, I'm going to put my empty baking tray, pretending it's still got my roast veggies in, and put that in. And then my Yorkshire pudding tray will go in above. Sometimes as the batter rises in the hot oil, you end up with a little bit of oil leaking, and it's much better for that to drip into your vegetables finishing off cooking than onto the bottom of your oven and making quite a mess. So let's put that all in, shall we? So to get started, I'm just going to put my flour in the jug. Mixing it all in a jug just makes it easier to pour it into our tin later. And add my 2 eggs. Now I'm just going to add my melted butter into my milk, and then gradually add that in a couple of stages, and just whip that up to a nice thin batter. So the last step now is just add our seasoning, so a little bit of pepper. And then I like to add my salt into the batter. Some recipes will tell you to sprinkle it on top once you've poured it in, but I like it in. Give that a quick whisk. Okay, I can smell my oil pretty hot here now. Now we need to be pretty quick on this bit. So we're just going to fill each one to about 3/4 full, and you'll hear a sizzle. And then back into the oven now for 20 to 25 minutes. I think they're ready. Let's have a look. Ooh la la. Look at that. Just fabulous. Now, this oil is still bubbling, as you can see, so it is important for us to wait just a couple of minutes before we handle them. And you can see the lovely holes in them just for pouring gravy in. These are just perfect. Can't wait. Now for all the details, don't forget to check out my blog at the link below. But as always, the best bit's in the eating. Now you may need to loosen some of these up a little bit. Oh, that one's come out perfectly, look at that. They're light, they're fluffy. That's delicious even without the gravy. Perfect addition to add to your roast. I hope your family enjoys them as much as mine does. Until next time everybody, ciao.